Whether you realize it or not, like habits really impact your everyday life. Like for example, I have to have that 1 cup of coffee in the morning. You know, if I don't have it, it legit throws my mood off, and it impacts my day. Anyone guilty of having a habit of pressing the snooze button? Yes. This is free advice and a free warning. If you hit it once, you will hit it 2, 3, and 4 times. You can ask Zach after the message. He has a really bad habit of that, especially on off days when I get to should sleep in, but it's fine. But yeah, so the good, the bad, the beautiful habits, they all impact your life. Last week, Bryce did a great job kind of opening up the series, and his main point was making a habit of spending time with God can help us feel more connected to God. And that's the same with friendship. You know, when you spend more time with each other, you get closer. And if you're a middle school girl or a high school girl, you just get weirder together. Like, you legit just, I was there. Y'all get weirder together, okay, Emma's? But it's because y'all are so comfortable. You make a habit of spending time together. And so you feel more connected. This is true for everyone, whether it's the first time to the link or whether you've been going here for years. I'm sure you've been around people that you feel like are more connected to God than you, that maybe hear from God more than you. So let's look at 2 questions of stuff you might hear those people in your life say. Have you ever heard someone say, God spoke to me? This is kind of a hard thing to kind of grasp. Like, what does that mean? Like, how did God speak to me? Like, did he literally just, like, speak out loud? Like, it's a tricky thing to grasp. Another question that you might hear those people ask, or have you ever heard someone say, I prayed about it? You know, especially, if you're a senior, you might be trying to figure out, like, kind of what college you're going to be going to. And you're praying about it, and one day you just know that's the right decision. And here you are thinking, like, how did I know that? Like, how did God speak to me through prayer? The same goes for the Bible. Like, how does God speak to you through reading the Bible? I think it's something that you wrestle with all walks of life. Like, how can he speak to you through the Bible? Well, I kind of think of like a vending machine, all right? So you're up at the vending machine, you figure out what snack you want, you hit the button. Everyone's been here, and it's twirling, and it just stops. And you're like, are you kidding me? And you just want to like shake the vending machine, you know? That's kind of what I think of it. Like, we just feel stuck when it comes to reading the Bible, or we feel stuck when we want to think about prayer. Like, how do I even pray? How do I even read the Bible? But what if I told you, like, there's a better way to approach reading the Bible? There's a better way to approach praying. And it's just a mind shift. And we look at it, the Bible is a personal letter written to you from God. It's not just a rule book. It's not just something with like old stories that are kind of confusing sometimes. But it's a personal letter. Like, God wrote this for you to connect with him. Like, that just kind of blows my mind. But what if I told you there's a better way to approach prayer? Prayer is a personal conversation between you and God. It's not just like you coming to him and asking. Or it's not just you repeating what other people pray. You know, it's more than that. It's talking to God. So don't let these things make you feel stuck and miss the big picture. So we're going to start in the book of Psalm, and kind of, how can we make this mind shift? So Psalm was written by David. He wrote it beautifully. He wrote it to help us connect with God better, and show how to do this. So let's just read Psalms 1 through 3. It said, "Blessed is the one who does not walk in the step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night, who builds a habit on studying his word day and night. A habit. He meditates. Then it goes on to say, the person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in the season, whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do, they prosper. This is beautiful. It says a tree planted by streams of water.